Hi Best Buds, it's Cathy with Cathy's Garden and I'm so happy that you've joined me today. Today we're going to make Valentines Stuffed Envelopes. Oh, I am excited about this one. But first let's have our shout out to Channy, Rosalind, Annie, Sherry, Jukes243, Amy, Candace, Julie, and Catherine. I appreciate each and every one of you. Let's get started. So I have a piece of cardstock and I have coffee dyed the back. It's bled through just a little bit, but I like that look. And all my examples, I have two, are from paper pads. As this one's a paper pad as well. And it's an old paper pad. I'm sorry, let me grab it real quick and I'll tell you what it is. Alrighty, that paper came from Spring Market Echo Park Paper Company. So I bought this, at least maybe 2 years ago. So, and it's right there. There's the one that we're going to use right there. All right, so I have cut this to be 8 by 8. So 8 by 8. So it's a square. And we're going to put the tip here on this line and the tip down here on this line. And I'm going to grab my ruler. And we're going to need to make a little mark. So I'm lining my ruler up to this tip and the bottom tip. And we're going to, I'm trying really hard to get it right, because if you don't, you're going to have a wonky envelope. Lightly make a mark. And I'm going to turn it. I'm going to go from this corner right here to this corner right down here. And we're going to lightly make a mark. Alrighty. The next thing I need to do is we're going to take one of the corners and we're going to touch it to the cross. Where these two lines intersect, we're putting it right at that intersection, the tip right here at the intersection. And we're going to crease it. And we're going to turn it. We're going to do the opposite. And we're going to put this tip at the intersection, right at that other one. And we're going to crease it. Okay. Now we're going to take one of the other ones. I'm going to call it the bottom one because this is going to be your flap. And we're going to turn it up. Now this is where I like to turn it. And I like to put this little tip right here and this little tip on a line, and then I need to look at this and I want to fold it up about a ½ an inch. So I'm trying to get this tip right here, this tip right here, that tip, I want it to touch this line right here. And then I want this tip to touch the same line over on the other side. So that way, I'm going to get it as square as I can. I'm getting my envelope as square as I can. I'm bringing in my bone folder. Sorry about that sound. And I'm really creasing it well. So now we look like this. We need to open this up. And I'm going to bring in my gum eraser, my art gum eraser. And I'm going to erase my lines. My X marks the spot. I'm erasing that. And right here, where there's a crease here and a crease right here, we're going to cut that out. So I've got my scissors, and we're just going to cut this right out, right here. Just like that. And we're going to do the same thing over here. There we go. Now we've got that cut out. Now we look just like this, right? Now the next thing I want to do is I'm going to take this tip, open it back up, and I want to fold this tip up just about a ½ an inch. So this tip is going to go to this line here and then this line here, and that's about a ½ an inch. So I'm going to fold it. so that when we put it back together, it looks like an envelope. Ta-da! Okay, so I'm going to ink it up. I'm going to ink the edges. I'm going to ink the front, the inside. Well, I don't need to ink this part. I just need to ink the inside along this. I need to ink this, and I need to ink all the edges on this side, including this fold, and this fold. Okay, I'm going to do that, and then we're going to continue. All right, I have it all inked. I've inked this side, and I've inked this side. Now what I want to do is I want to bring in my little cards. So I have these cards right here. These are from digitalcollage.com. It's a website that you go to, and it's a subscription that you join. And I have 4 of these. Now these are, I should say, 2.5 by 3.5. That's what size these cards are. So in case you want to make your own cards, or in case you have some other kind of print you want to use. Okay, so the next thing I want to do is I want to kind of place them where I want them. This is a stuffed envelope, so I want one at the top, I want one on the side, I want another one here, and I want one about right there. Now let's close this up and see how this is going to look. Kind of arrange them the way we want. So that would be absolutely adorable, right? Right, I agree. So I'm just looking to see how far up that was. Yeah, I don't want to go too far above my envelope. I don't want to get too crazy there. Okay, I'm liking that. The next thing I have is I have some strips. These are strips that I just scraps. And they are lightweight cardstock, very lightweight. And they are coffee dyed. And these are 1-inch strips, and the length does not matter. So I'm going to open this back up like this. And we're going to make some areas in which you're going to be able to put your cards, because you can see right here, they're going to fall down. They're not going to be able to stay up there in that cute little display. So we're going to have to find a way to anchor these, and this is what I've come up with. So the first one, I'm just going to kind of eyeball. It needs to be a little wider than the card that you're using, and you're going to cut a strip like this. Okay, I am going to ink, I'm not inking at all. I'm gluing it down the bottom and the side, and I'm going to place it right here. Now, I did not place it to where it's glued in my card. I'm making a little pocket for it to sit on. I didn't get this glued very well. For it to sit so that it won't fall. So it's going to hold it in place. All right. So now let's place this back like this, because I think I moved it. And I'm going to just pull this down. I'm feeling for the top there. Alrighty, let's open it back up. I'm going to remove this one. We're finished. We've got that fella's taken care of. His spot's taken care of. Oh, here was the strip I was using. Now I'm going to make a belly band, but it's just going to catch just the bottom of them. Their little bottom of their card, like that. Okay. So I'm going to just glue the ends. I'm not gluing the bottom of this one. I'm just gluing the ends, and I wasn't fast enough with that glue, so I'm going to have to go like that. This hot glue, you got to be quick or it's not going to work for you. Okay. So we've got that done. Now we're going to remove them. Now this one needs to be done. So we're going to get another strip. I'm going to just kind of eyeball it right here. And we're going to trim. So it's going to hold that right in there like that. And we're going to do another belly band. So the ends get glue. And we're just going to place it right like that. All right. So let's put them all back where they go. And that's going to hold it in place. Now, I'm going to glue this little flap down. So let's glue this flap down. Now the next thing I want to do is I wanted to decorate this part right here. So I'm going to take these back out. You know how they go. I'm going to take them, you can put them in any order you want. You know how they go in there. So I have some thin, skinny lace, and I want to go ahead and I want to open this up, and I'm just going to place my lace right here, and I'm going to just add my glue. Now I'm using hot glue because it's quick and easy for this video. You can use any glue that you want. Now I'm going to trim as I go. Okay, and whoops, it's following me around. Let's cut that off. Whoa, slow down, Cathy, slow down. And then let's, that looks like that's going to fit there perfectly. Let's go ahead and do the other side. So I'm just going to open it up and do the other side. I absolutely adore how this project turned out. I have decided that I'm going to place all three of these over in my Etsy shop if anyone's interested in picking them up. Now, if you order before 12 o'clock Central Standard Time, I'll get it out in the same day's mail. If you order after that, it'll go in the next day's mail. I do send my things out as quickly as I can. So if you're wanting it for a Valentine's Day present, just know that I will send it out in the same day's mail if you give me your order by 12 o'clock Central Standard Time. Because my mailman comes about 12:30. So I can hurry and pop it into the mailbox. Okay, now let's get this done on this side. Just like this. A little bit more glue. My examples, I don't think I've told you about my examples. You don't have to use the pink and the red. Now I just chose to use this paper because I already made a light green one and a blue one, and I'm just not sure which one I think is prettier. I absolutely love them both, and we haven't even finished this one yet, so I just thought they're just really cute. Really cute. I love this project. I think this project just, I'm just ecstatic about it. I hope you enjoy it too, because I think it's the cutest. So let's see, we're almost done with this, getting this lace down. And you saw how I just did it in little pieces, just like that. So now we're like this, okay? Oh my goodness. Let's go ahead and let's put our little pieces back in. This is the one I like for the top. And I think I have this one here, and this one here, and this one here. Now, you can tell that you can see the card right there. You can see the card, the little, what I use to hold the cards in place, those little strips. You can see them right there, and right there. Okay, so how I'm going to fix that is I have this little dish. And in this dish, I have these little hearts. Now, if you don't have anything like this, you can cut your own little hearts. You could use a heart punch. You could, you could come up with lots of different things that you could make a heart from. I'm looking very quickly because I need some more. I need some red ones. I don't have any red ones. Now, I bought these long time ago, like meaning long time ago, like maybe like right after Christmas, when they were putting their Valentine's Day, shops were putting their Valentine's Day things out, and I just grabbed a pack, and it had the light pink, the dark pink, and the red in the same pack. I don't even remember what store I was at, guys. I have no clue what store it was, but that's, I just purchased them. So what we're going to put to cover this up is we're going to put some of these hearts. It's going to help in that stuffed look. So I'm going to just add a little bit of glue at the bottom of this heart, and I'm going to stick it right there. I think I would like this lighter pink one, maybe stuck right here. So it's going to go underneath those. Just putting a little glue at the tip, just like that. And let's use maybe a darker pink one right there. Okay, just like that. That's covering up that very nicely. Now, do I want another pink one, or do I want a red one right there? There's the pink. And there's the red. I think, I don't know. Oh, I don't know which one I want. I think I want the red. I just love that little boy and his eyes. I think it's, yeah, it's a little boy, the way they've dressed him. I just love him. He's so cute. He's so cute. He's very Cupid doll-like with those big eyes. All right. Isn't that adorable? Oh my goodness. Now we're ready to glue this shut. So all I'm going to do is add my glue to this bottom part, not where that is folded down. Don't put any glue there. And push it back up just like that. Oh my goodness, I absolutely love this. Now, for the finishing touch, I have, get this out of the way here, I have some lace. And I have this lace. It came in a bolt. I just bought, a little bit of it. And I want to just cut a section of it. And I think let's just go ahead and go like this. Cut a section. I don't need a big old section, but I do need a fair amount of it. And I don't want to have any corners. I want it all to be kind of rounded. All right, so there's that. Now let me see if that's a little big or light. I'm going to gather it like this, just a little bit of gathering. All right, so I'm going to place my glue. Now I'm using hot glue. Once again, you use whatever glue that you have that you like. And I'm just going to gather it a little bit, just to get a little bit of movement, okay? And then I have I took that away too soon. I have my little hearts, and I don't want another, I want this one, and I think I want a light pink one. Maybe something like that. Okay, so let's get this glued down. And then let's get this one glued down. Just going to push that just a little bit like that. There we go. Now I have some silk petals. Now what I did was I just bought a silk flower stem, and I took all the petals apart. Okay, that's where I got these. And let's see, I think I want one here and maybe one here. So I'm just going to add it right here. And I'm going to add this one right here, like that. Now, oops, it needs to go all the way down. This was not glued down. There. We don't want it flopping around. There, that's much better. Now these are paper flowers that I bought at the local craft shop. And actually, I think I want a darker one. Yeah. Alrighty. So I'm going to put the darker one at the bottom because it's kind of will have a heavier feel. I'll put this lighter color one up here, and I'm going to put one more. Oh, maybe right down here without the. I don't have the silk petal behind it. There you are, guys. What do you think? Oh my gosh, so you can take these out, you can journal on them, you could put it on a flip, you could glue the whole thing to a page, you can add it on as an add-on to a journal, you could give it out in Happy Mail. Here is the green one. Isn't that adorable? There's the light green one. Oh my gosh, you guys, I just love these. Here's the blue one. Look at that. Oh my goodness, you guys. Now this one has rickrack. Now, you know, before you glue your envelope together, you could sew it, you know, if you like to sew, you could sew the thing. This one has the same type of lace as this one, but that is the Valentines Stuffed Envelope. Oh, you guys, I hope you have enjoyed this video, and if you have, please give me a thumbs up. I invite you to subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you in my next video. I'll see you there, guys. Bye now.